Yo, what is going on YouTube? This is your boy Dan, aka aDrive, bringing you episode 8 of the Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke Let's Play run. I know you guys are super stoked. I certainly am. Let's kick things off with our question of the day. What is your favorite Pokemon on my team so far? We got Dom, Spike, Bandito, Taylor Swift, Xenon, and Melody. If I had to pick one out of these guys that I would want to hold on to dearest, it would actually be Xenon, our Zubat. I said in the last episode I really like Zubat. A lot of people don't, but I think Crobat's just such a really cool Pokemon, so I would hang on to Crobat, or Zubat, I guess. You guys let me know what you guys like the most. I think we're going to have a lot of Mudkip answers in the chat, but maybe some sneaky Taylor fans too. Otherwise, let's get this video to 100 likes, guys, and I will totally get you another episode tonight, the same day that this video goes up. I really want to start pushing out these videos more and more as we continue on into the new year. I really like doing this Nuzlocke Let's Play. I have a ton of fun doing it, and I really want to keep bringing them to you. So let's run over here. We're going I think I faced all these people. We already went to the cave. We caught the Zubat. So let's go back into the cave. I believe now we're going to be able to talk to Steven. If you missed the last episode, the link is in the description. We took on Brawly, and you can see by our gym badge we did indeed win. So we did catch a Pokemon on this in this cave already, so we don't have to worry about catching anything. But it is a Makuhita. So I'm going to send out Xenon, girl of the 21st century here, and she is going to be able to put in some work. Let's kick things off. And I actually don't have any moves that would hit this thing very hard. So let's actually switch it, and we'll go into Spike here. Spike will get some experience, and we'll start to level up our Mons a little bit more, because we are kind of, I'd say we're like average leveled right now, but this is a Nuzlocke and just kind of a refresher. If at any point in time when my Pokemon faint, I actually have to release it. I think I'm gonna put it in a box, like a dead box, but either way, you do release it, you don't use it anymore, right? So definitely got to be super careful with the Pokemon we're using and how we go about each encounter, every battle. It's very strategic. And I'm also, I haven't been going to Pokemon markets to buy potions or anything, so that is another thing to kind of keep in mind too. I've been relying on Bandito to pick up items, but he hasn't really been doing his job as of late, which is kind of a bummer. But anyway, let's go right into this little cave here. We're going to go right into this hole, and we're going to take a look. This is such a cool scene. I love how it kind of pans up. There's a couple scenes like that in this game that are really cool. So he's going to flash onto Kyogre. I've never actually played through Alpha Sapphire. This is my first Alpha Sapphire playthrough. So that looks pretty cool. You got your primal Kyogre. It's like panning across. And then you got Mr. Steven Stone chilling right here, pondering, looking into the beauties of the universe, you know. So nothing else in this room. I don't even have to play. He just kind of walks me up there. So in the ancient world, the primal forms once held this much power. The super ancient Pokemon, what terrible strength. But this appearance here, it seems somehow different from Mega Evolution. It seems my questions will not be answered today. I got your answers, bro. You are? Ah, I see. It's a pleasure, aDrive. My apologies. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Today my journey brought me here, but what about you? Oh, a letter from me. Yeah, bro, here's the letter. Your dad gave it to me. I'm gonna give it back to you. Why, thank you. It must have been some trouble to track me down. I suppose I must repay you in some way. Let me see. I will give you this TM. Please accept it. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. That's really cool, actually, because I think Taylor and Xenon can actually learn Steel Wing, so let's do that. Do you feel anything particular when you look up at this wall? A primal world lost thousands of years in the past. A legendary Pokemon of tremendous power came humanity's greatest threat. The terror aroused by the power is clear to see in this ancient artwork. I was just kind of thinking, you know how I just gave him this letter, and like how people don't really deliver, like obviously we still have a post service, right? There's still mail that gets delivered, but we don't really deliver letters anymore. I feel like it'd be kind of cool to live in the Pokemon world, obviously because there's Pokemon, duh, but even more so I feel like it'd be kind of cool to go like straight up old school with some of the stuff that you did, you know? You guys are probably gonna laugh at me, but like my brother who's 20 right now, he actually didn't even know how to mail out a letter until like not that long ago, and I'm sure so many of you don't ever have to mail out letters. So we're actually gonna teach him Steel Wing over Astonish, because Steel Wing is actually kind of a decent move. It hits pretty hard, and Steel attacking type is actually like decent now that they added in Fairy. So a lot of people look at the Fairy edition in X and Y as being like, oh, they need to check for you know, dragons, but it actually provides a bigger purpose for Pokemon, for Steel type Pokemon as well. But I think the winners, I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but the winners of the typing buffs was actually, if I had to say, it'd probably be Dark type, dude. Dark type, guys, is very good offensively. Defensively, not so much, but it does have the immunity to Psychic, so But offensively, it's really, really good. But again, that's because fairies to check it. So anyway, I'm going to send out Xenon here again against his Makuhita. Might as well get the experience right. Let's go to Taylor Swift here, who I believe has wing attack or something like that. We should be able to knock this thing out without any problems here. And we'll make our way to Slateport City. So there's so much for us to do and so many new Pokemon to catch, including an electric type, which could be pretty cool. And we'll kind of go from there. While I'm thinking about it right now, I think pretty soon we're going to be able to get a chance to get a Pikachu in Slateport, if I'm not mistaken. So you guys can let me know whether I should actually take it. I guess we can get there when we get there. But we're going to cruise our way down all the way over here to Slateport City. I think I caught all the Pokemon on Dewford, so there's not really any need to catch any more. But kind of going back to that earlier point, because I really liked that conversation. Like, I'm sure if you guys are watching Pokemon, you've dreamed to yourself about the Pokemon world and how cool it would be to live in the Pokemon world. Like that song, "We all live in a Pokemon world." It'd be so cool, guys. Like, I don't even know. Like, it'd be kind of scary, though. You know, you think about the fact that all these Pokemon, they would, like, destroy your lives. Like, they would destroy your homes and stuff. I don't know how that would actually work. I don't know if anyone... Oh, he gives me the Silk Scarf. I should take that. I'm glad I walked in this house. It was kind of random that I did, but I'm glad I did, because I can actually give that to either Bandito or Melody, but I think I'm going to give it to Melody, because Bandito is going to be our pick-upper if it actually ever picks anything up again. I don't know if it will, but we'll give it Silk Scarf, so that works out pretty well. That was convenient. I didn't actually know that was there. I had a feeling it was there, but I wasn't sure. I actually feel like there's another Pokemon game where you get Silk Scarf on an island. I don't know if I just made that up, but... I've had a message from President Stone saying he has another favor to ask. It's about the Devon parts that you recovered for him before. Alright, we're gonna go to Slateport! To Slateport we go! Ahoy, Pico! We're setting sail! I feel like my voiceovers change every time I do them. I don't have like a catalog of voiceovers, sorry guys. I'm not like a professional voice actor, but it'd be kind of fun to do. I just like making funny noises every time, funny voices. Ahoy! We land in Slateport. I suppose you're off to visit Captain Stern and deliver those Devon parts? Yeah, let's go. So there's some Wingles chilling on the beach. I already told my Wingle story about how my brother decimated that seagull. But it looks like we have some trainers to face before we make our way to Slateport. So let's take out all the trainers on this beach and hopefully have no casualties. I don't want to foreshadow anything negative here. But he does have a Machop. Fortunately, I still don't actually have any flying type moves on my Xenon here. But hopefully Xenon will learn Wing Attack very soon, because... like I said, I really plan on utilizing... Oh, it's level 15! Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go for Supersonic, because I don't think I have anything to worry about too much. I hit it, miraculously. And hopefully it'll knock him out. He'll take some damage from it. Let's go for Karate Chop. I'm 4 times resisted, so that does absolutely nothing. And I can go for some Para, or some Fusion Flinching, I guess. He flinched. That didn't do anything, though. It probably makes sense for me to just switch at this point. I just don't want him to take anyone to take any damage, because Machop has a pretty high attack stat for a not evolved Pokemon, and also Karate Chop has a high chance to crit. So let's go for Low Speed. This is going to reduce my speed. Not a huge deal, though. I 4 times resist all the fighting moves with this guy as well. So fighting type Pokemon are not an issue for my team, despite the fact that I do have all these normal types. Seismitoss is going to do a good amount of damage. That is not a good thing. Gust shouldn't... it's probably not going to knock it out, but it should be... ooh, really close. And Seismitoss is only going to do 15, so I'm okay to stay in here if he goes for Seismitoss again. He doesn't. That was kind of risky, but it's fine. Because he goes for Karate Chop, does barely anything. We'll be able to knock him out with the Gust. So Spike doing work, hanging in there for us, doing some serious damage. With that powerful Gust coming from a fully evolved Bug-type Pokemon early in the game is very, very powerful. So we don't really have too much to worry about there. So we're going to swing around. I don't think there's anything going on over here. There's some more Wingles, which is pretty cool. There's another trainer up here. Let's talk to this lady. Little kids can dart around so quickly. Oh, you don't have anything to give me? A trainer! This little tube kid. Oh my god, there's a SODAPOP house and everything. There's like so many trainers in this route that we're gonna have to face. So he's got a Zigzagoon, Mr. Ricky over here. Tuber Ricky with his Zigzagoon. So we're gonna send out Xenon. And it's level 14. Staying in probably is my best bet. We're gonna do it anyway and just go for Steel Wing. He's got, oh my god, Surfing Zigzagoon. Ooh, that was a lot of damage, but not enough to knock me out. I hit the Steel Wing, and I got the defense raise, nice. But it definitely makes sense for me to switch out at this point, because he's a Surfing Zigzagoon. I feel like this was actually in the original Omega Ruby, or the original Ruby and Sapphire, Surfing Zigzagoon. It's kind of cool that they left it in. I feel like it's definitely one of the only instances of an NPC or a non-player character trainer actually using a HM. Is there any other instances in the game, in any Pokemon games, where they use Surf? Outside of maybe your rival, but do they ever use Surf or Strength or Dive or anything? I mean, I know there's certain Pokemon that learn Dive and stuff by level up, but I think anyway, I could be wrong there. But this Zigzagoon is pretty bulky, man. I'm definitely having a hard time knocking it out. His Baby Doll Eyes doesn't affect my special attack, but boy, that's not good. He doesn't get the flinch though, so luckily Dom is still heavy lift and knocks out the Zigzagoon. And you can clearly see from these engagements, these battles on this beach, that I'm actually kind of under-leveled at this point. And that's what happens when you don't use the experience share, and I'm not, like, particularly going and level grinding, so I'm not too surprised. But I do need to be very cautious and aware of the Pokemon I'm facing right now, because I could run into trouble here pretty soon if I'm not careful. So I'm going to be very strategic in my encounters here. Let's go up to this person. She's got a giant beach umbrella, telling me it looks like a flower. I guess it kind of does in a way. It's an Azurill though. Azurill is probably the Pokemon that looks the most like it's one type and it's actually another. It's actually normal type, which is kind of funny if you never knew. Azurill is indeed normal type. I'm gonna go for Bite because it does have a flinch chance. It's not as strong as Steel Wing, but that did absolutely nothing. Oh, it's Fairy type. Wow, I guess I didn't realize that it was actually Fairy type. Had I gone for Steel Wing, that probably would have done a lot more damage. Let's go to Melody though. I could definitely take the Bubble. And it's not going to do too much. I forgot that they actually made a Azurill normal and Fairy type. Right as I'm saying. It's actually a different type. That's funny. So it's going to go for Charm, that's fine. I'm going to be firing off some serious Silk Scarf echoed voices here in just a moment, which should do a good amount of damage to this little Azurill, which probably doesn't have the best bulk in the world. It's going to go for Water Sport. I wish those moves like Water Sport, Fire Sport, stuff like that, instead of weakening them, I wish it just eliminated them. How cool would that be if, like, you use Fire Sport or whatever, Water Sport, whatever it's called, and it doesn't allow for fire attacks, kind of like how Mega Grout or Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre's abilities are. That'd be pretty neat in my opinion. Just a random idea that I just thought of, but that'd be kind of cool. So another Echo Voice is going to knock out this Azurill, and we're actually getting all of our Pokemon engaged here into battles, which is pretty neat in my opinion. It's good that we're using everything, because I'm really going to need to utilize every single Pokemon I have to be successful in this Nuzlocke run, otherwise we're going to run into issues. Let's go talk to this guy here. He's got his little Zigzagoon, which clearly picks up after everyone else, which is pretty cool. And my Zigzagoon's, my Bandito, finally picking up an item, Bandito. A Super Potion, not bad. Let's see how many potions I have here, because I need to kind of use them sparingly. I have 12, and I have 3 of those, so I do want to use them pretty sparingly and kind of use the Pokemon centers to the max here. Let's go to Bandito now and use him for some battles. I don't know if the pickup chance is increased by the number of battles you do, but like the Pokemon. Ooh, Soft Sand. Nice. That could be actually pretty useful to give to Dom in a little bit, because if you don't know, Dom might be heavy lifting into a Dominic. By Dominic, I mean whatever it's called. What's the evolved form of Mudkip? Mudkip. Marshtomp, Swampert. That's it. Marshtomp. Let's talk to you. The burger I ordered is taking forever. It's making me so totally crabby. It'd be cool if they actually said crabby like the crab. It's actually a girl that I just made that voice from. She's got a Sableye? What? Dude, this is early game. Why are you bringing out a Sableye right now, man? That's not cool. I don't even know if I have anything to hit this with. I don't actually have anything to hit it with, so we're going to have to switch a Rooney. And we're going to go into, I guess we'll go into Dom, because Dom's looking like he wants to heavy lift right now. I can't believe this thing. This chick has a Sableye already. I know you get Sableye in Dewford, but still. Oh boy, I might have to use a potion. Oh, I got my Oran Berry. We're good. We're good. You can find me in the club. We're good to go. Dom's still heavy lifting. There we go. Only 2 times. Perfect. Let's go for Water Gun. Does the most damage. It's obviously a stall. Sableye doesn't have Prankster. Oh my god, 15 damage. This could be a problem, guys. Like, I'm seriously kind of concerned right now. I'm gonna go for Mud Slap, just to kind of make it so this thing might miss an attack or two. It does a decent amount. And by decent amount, I mean it does barely anything. So another Water Gun. I'm so under-leveled. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Let's go for another Astonish. Oof. Alright, I think we're good. If he crits me, I'm definitely in trouble here. What do I do? You know what? Let's make the smart play, guys. Let's make the smart play. Sorry to just like switch around and stuff, but this is a Nuzlocke, and I'm not trying to lose my starter Pokemon ever, and especially not right now, because that's like an automatic Mega. Alright, Taillow Swift. I knew you were trouble when you walked in. Coming in with that wing attack, doing about 50% from where it was already at, so... Oh my god. Don't hit me 5 times, please. Oh, I got my berry. Got my berry. Oh my god, this could be hectic. If this is a 5-turn Fury Swipe... Oh my god. 4 times. I gotta switch, guys. That's scary. This thing hits hard. I don't know what to do right now. I guess I use Potion, right? Or try to kill it with Wing Attack. But I don't know if Wing Attack kills. Oof. Close my eyes. What are the... Oh, he used Detect. Okay. I got so scared right there. I just hope this kills, because if it doesn't, he's gonna double Detect? Triple Detect, please. Save a life, please. Triple Detect. Please knock it out. Oh. That would have been bad. If I didn't kill him right there and he used Fury Swipe, that might have been the end of Tailo. But that's a lot of experience. That's really useful, actually. Getting up to level 15. Growing some levels. Bandito growing levels. Not bad. Bandito wants to learn Baby Doll Eyes. Is that better than Charm? No, I would say Bandito's going to outspeed most things. So Charm lowers attack by 2 stages instead of just 1. Even though it doesn't have the priority. So we'll go with Charm, because I think Charm could actually be a lot more useful. Because like I said, he's going to outspeed most things. Dom going up to level 16. And we took out Delinquent Destiny. She can go eat her burger now that she really wanted. And we got an evolution. Dom, talk to me, baby. What do you got for me? You lifting. Dom has been in the gym. He went to the gym at Brawley's. He's been lifting so hard right now. And guess what, guys? Let's get some hype for Marshtomp, aka Dominic. Oh, I gotta be honest, Marshtomp is like one of the derpiest looking Pokemon, but it's pretty darn awesome either way. It's gonna learn Mud Shot. That's a pretty powerful move. We'll give him Mud Shot over Mud Slap. I think, what Pokemon is Mudkip? Is it called an Axolotl or something like that? It's this like funny little guy. I think that's what it's called, an Axolotl. Someone's gonna tell me I'm saying it wrong, but that's okay. I'm doing my best this year. So, it looks like actually Bandito picked up another item from this lady. Hopefully it's something actually good, because I'm struggling right now. Another full heal, that's okay. So we're just gonna lead with Bandito again, even though my team's getting kind of beat down and bruised. Oh boy, this guy's got a snow cone or something. I don't know what to wear. Oh boy. Street Thug Blair. He's got a Poochyena. Okay. Okay, I respect it. I see it. I see your Poochyena. I raise you my Bandito. And we'll see what he's going to do here. Level 12. Okay, so at least we're on an even playing field. That's good. I do outspeed him with the headbutt. It's going to be stab, boosted headbutt, doing some serious damage. Let's go for Howl, boost his own attack. I'm debating on actually using Charm here to kind of lower his attack a little bit, but we'll go for the 30% flinch chance. Why not? I like to be a risk taker. Maybe I'll get it. I got it! Ah! I predict the future. I should actually go for Echoed Voice, but we'll just keep headbutting away here. Just keep knocking out this Poochyena. And we'll see what he brings in next. This guy's got lower level Pokemon, level 12, but it's probably because he has 2 of them. So, level 13 now for Bandito. Wants to learn Odor Sleuth. I'm actually going to teach it to him. I know that sounds probably weird, but because I don't have any other type moves, I just have normal type right now. It might be useful later on if I come across another like Sableye or something. In comes a Caravana. So this I'm a little bit worried about. I'm going to go for Charm this time. And just he's going to focus energy. It's going to get him critted up. I wonder if I can catch Caravana this early in the game. I actually do have a capture. No, I used my capture on this route. Never mind. I think I'm just going to go for Echoed Voice. He's going to go for Bite. He's reduced 2 times. Gets the crit. Oh, Bandito! Oh, you legend. Wow. That was scary. I got the crit back. That was scary, guys. I got to switch. I have nothing that wants to come in right now, though. Do I bring in Melody? This could be bad. This could be very, very bad. If he crits something, I'm done skis, guys. I gotta switch out. He's -2, but that crit, that focus energy crit, is some serious business. See how much his Aqua Jet does. That's boosted. Oh! Our first casualty, guys. There goes Bandito. I don't know if I have anything that could take a hit from this thing. I guess we're going to Dom and hoping Dom can live and hope he doesn't crit. This could be really bad. We're going to go for Mud Shot here. Don't crit me, dude. Oh. Melody, I'm so sorry. But you're just gone now. Wow, we lose our first Pokemon on the Nuzlocke challenge. Rest in peace, Melody, the Whismer. You were loved, and you will not be forgotten. Wow. First casualty goes to a Caravana. Focus energy critted me after I used Charm on it. I'm gonna have to use up some of these potions because otherwise we're gonna be in trouble. Let's use a potion on Dom because he's like my strongest right now. And we'll use one on Spike as well. I think those two can probably get through whatever trainers need to get through. And I'm gonna take this guy back here. I guess we're gonna use Spike now and try to get through the rest of the trainers in this soda shop here. There's a couple. There's a lot still. Let's take on this little guy here in his tube. See what he's got. I'm kind of bummed out actually, guys. I was looking forward to the potential having an X-Cloud, but I guess that's not happening. There was really nothing I could have done there. If I brought in any Pokemon, they would have fainted at that point in time, and I just felt like the Pokemon that I wanted to sacrifice the most was actually probably Melody. As much as it pains me, that was I didn't want to get rid of any of the other ones. I couldn't do it. So kind of a bummer. I went for Poison Sting there, hoping I would get the poison, but I know Gust does more damage, even though Poison Sting is super effective. He's gonna go for Charm, not a huge deal. I can knock it out here. But now we're presented with the issue of we have to switch out for new Pokemon. So I think in my PC I just have the Magikarp right now. But we should have some new captures here coming up with Slateport City right around the corner, and then, you know, there's a couple routes after that filled, booming, you know, with some electric type Pokemon as we're gonna get towards Watson here. So let's go see what this Sailor guy here has. Can I even get to him? Why is he like tucked in the corner over here? How do I even get to him? So we're gonna take on this Sailor guy. Man, I can't believe we already lost a Pokemon in the Nuzlocke. You guys can see now how hectic it can be. How hectic it can really be. In comes the Tentacool. This could be a problem. We're gonna go for Tackle, and the reason why is because Tentacool is a lot bulkier on the special side than it is the physical side. So even though it's not boosted, Tackle's gonna do probably more than Gust, you know. Misses the 50% accurate Supersonic. Somehow outspeeds me, probably because I'm minus speed nature, I think. And he's gonna go for Acid, and that is going to do a decent amount, but no, I don't think Acid has a chance to poison, if I'm not mistaken. So we'll knock out the Tentacool, not a huge deal, and we'll keep it moving. I like to move it. And another Machop, okay, fair enough. So, Machop actually kind of scares me, like I said. Anything that has a high crit chance, no thank you. aDrive, no likey. We're knocking out, and hopefully, I believe this is the shack where they give you some Soda Pops. And those Soda Pops could come in handy, especially if I'm still not buying potions right now, which I might change my rules, but as of right now, we're staying away from potions. So we're gonna take on this chick. What do you got for me, girl? Beauty Joanna, just chilling in this little shack here. Goldeen. Goldeen's definitely one of like the most boring looking Pokemon, I would say. Like a lot of people complain about the originality of Pokemon like Electrode and you know whatever else, Electrode and the Toaster Pokemon, Rotom and stuff like that. Whatever, you know. But Pokemon like Goldeen are pretty boring. Anyone who says like the designs have gone down like in quality over the years from the generations, I feel like you just gotta look at Pokemon like Goldeen. It's like a prime example of how they were kind of lame at some times in the beginning too. So let's go into Dom at this point because I really don't want to lose my my Beautifly here to like a crit Horn Attack or like a high damage roll Horn Attack. I know Dom can eat up any hit. Level 7. Look at him taking up like half my screen right now. Eating that up. And I don't know, but I think I might add speed. We can just go for Mud Shot. I don't actually have speed. He's going to hit me with another Horn Attack here. Doesn't do a whole lot though, and we should be ready to rock. Hit him with that Mud Shot. Mud Shot, baby, Mud Shot. That'll be a cool song to sing for the rest of this Nuzlocke. Oh my god. Let's see if they're going to give me some Soda Pops here, please. What do you got for me? Do I have to battle him? I did beat all the trainers. Who didn't I beat? Does he talk to me again? Oh, you just have to talk to me again. Okay, so he gives me 6 Soda Pops, which is pretty cool. And now we can make... I think we're done with the beach. If we are, then we can wrap things up here. Let's take a look in just a second and see if we're actually done. I faced you. I think we did everything we needed to. Is there anything over here? There's a Pokeball over here. A PP up. Get my PP up. You know. Probably gonna just hold on to that, but we'll see if there's anything else. I think that's pretty much it. So let's head into. Did I face you? Are you a trainer? I didn't face you. We're gonna face you right now. Just kidding. Fake ending of the episode because I'm gonna face Sailor Edmund and hopefully he's not gonna ruin my life right now with his shenanigans. I might have to switch out here because I'm only... Will a wing attack from this thing kill me? Let's just go for Gust. In before aDrive has two... Ooh, I just destroyed its life with a crit, so we'll take it. And if he goes into... I think Machop would probably be his next Pokemon if I had to guess. Because these Sailors all have the same Pokemon. No diversification, really. Stun Spore, nice. Let's get rid of Poison Sting for Stun Spore because paralyzing Pokemon can be very, very useful at times. Especially if I have to catch a Pokemon. That could be useful. So, this last Pokemon is Machop. Again, guys, my predictions are on point today. If only I predicted that critical hit, that would have been great from our homie Melody going down. And Gus knocks it out. Double KO for Spike. I think we're finally done with this beach here where we had a casualty. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Peace. Whatever you say on the internets. I think we're good now. Did we face you? We did. I think we're ready to rock. Let's just check. Bendito one more time. You got anything for me? You got something. What do you got, buddy? An antidote. Nice. Some of this stuff I might be able to sell too if I don't use it right away. And we're on our way to Slateport City. Here we are in Slateport City, and that is going to be the end of the episode, you legends. Make sure you hit that like button. Like I said, 100 likes. I know we can do it. And I will get you the next episode the same day as this episode. We'll keep it rolling with the Nuzlocke. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. This has been your boy aDrive. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.